Okay, so today I'm with my friend. What's your name, my friend? I'm going to start the recording as well.
Yeah, Izzy.
Izzy, all right, Izzy, perfect. Let's go through today. It'll be a little bit different. What we're going to do is we're going to go through a specific scenario about Hardpoint. The starting one we're going to do is about breaking hills solo. So Izzy, we're going to go through. I'm going to show you a scenario, and I want you to just talk to me about what you think I should do and how I should play this. Okay, so right now we're starting off. As you can see, we just spawn up around the back garage area, the back lobby on P4. The first thing is urgency. Okay, in this scenario, the stakes are not low, Izzy. You can see from the score where, we're a little bit nervous. The game's on the line here. Probably got people in the stream calling me terrible. All the standard stuff, I'm a bit ready for the game. So what's the first thing we should do right now? You tell me. Give me a little insight. What do you think we should do? Just a 10, 20-second summary of maybe how we should play this. What you're thinking right now.
I mean, I think the first thing is just looking at the mini map. It looks like
okay, perfect.
Who's coming from P2 to the
sure.
rock.
Great. So he's coming through the garage, so he's putting pressure through the front of the hill. Perfect. So just on that point, that means they're going to be spawning around the back of P4, maybe the back kind of park area. Okay, cool. So what should I do here? What do you think the best route is right now? We have bottom middle, we have top middle, we have reinforcing our teammate, or we have taken an ultra route on the far left. Out of the four options, what are you thinking right now?
I think you go top middle.
Okay, cool. So not reinforce the teammate. Why would you suggest that? I'm not saying it's correct or wrong, but why do you suggest maybe not going with our teammate right now?
Because I think he's going to get shots down onto the hard point before you have a chance to get up to that like mid cut into P4. So while he's distracting them from the front, you can take a little flank and potentially get anybody who's looking at him.
Sure.
Or you can, check people coming from spawn first.
Okay. No problem. So the first thing we do is we go through middle. Okay. Now, in this scenario, I don't have the luxury of checking every corner. Okay. If I go through right now, just as a side note, the opponent right now, if the opponent is sitting right here, they win this game. They literally win this game. Someone's here, they win the game. I don't have the time to sit here. So the reason why these clips are good is because not only can we see what I'm doing, we can see what could have stopped me. Okay. So right now you can see I don't have the luxury. There's 8 seconds if I have to run in. So when you're the opponent right now, this is why layers of defense is good. They should have had somebody pushed out middle, knowing we're here and stopping us. So that's their first mistake. Okay. Now we go through. I'm going to slide cancel across. I just don't have the luxury. So right now, what should I do? Do you think I should wait for my teammates and maybe set up a pinch? What do you think I should do here?
You got to hit the hill.
Okay, why?
Because if you start to wait, or if they come out and you don't get to the hill and they kill you and they got someone on, you're just going to lose the game.
But I think, do you not think I should wait for my team? It's an impossible break. Do you not think I should wait for my team here?
I don't see any of your teammates on the map. They, 2 just went down, so they're going to be spawning in the back. I don't know where your other one is.
Okay. He's probably dead as well. So do you think I should wait for them? I feel like I should wait for them.
Well, if you wait, you're probably going to lose.
Okay, good. So I wanted to challenge you there. I want you to be good. I don't want you to just agree with me. Good. I like that. So you should have said, you could wait, but there's 7 seconds left. There's no way, unless they're the flash, that they get there in 7 seconds. So not only do you have to break the hill, you have to, get to the hill in 7 seconds. So waiting here doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Good. Yeah. Challenge me. Don't just agree with me. That's good. I like that. So right now we go through. I watch middle. Now I know that they're not in middle. I slide across. You see, we go through, and I'm trying to isolate the angle. This guy's waiting here. So this is the first mistake. If his teammate is over there, he should have been watching middle from a better angle. So again, it's good to see this from their side to see their mistake. What he should have done is he should have been right there. He shouldn't even let me entertain this. You see what I'm saying? He should have been on that head glitch, not even letting me get through. So that's his mistake. He goes through. Look, we go across, we get the kill. As soon as I slide cancel, I get that kill. I take my time, I turn around, fry that guy, and somehow I play my life well enough to slow it down, and we go through. We end up, I think, losing it right there as well. But in that scenario, I made the best out of it. I play my life, the third's there. I don't do a bad job. So it's just about how to break it solo, okay? So the way I played that was, again, isolating the angles. You see right now, I spot one, I back away, I know he's there. I see this guy there, so I back away again. I try to slide cancel to get him. As soon as I kill him, I turn around and challenge the second. So you just want to isolate the gunfights, okay? It's very, very important to do that in that scenario. But correctly, as you said, we don't have a luxury of doing anything there, okay? Let's move on to clip number 2. Right now, we're in a scenario where are we spawning? Are we spawning in the front or the back? We're kind of at the front right now. There's a few ways of breaking it. Talk to me right now. Just give me the approach right now. What should we do? What's a general scenario right now? Talk to me.
Yeah, so it looks like you got one teammate going around the back. They're spawning in the back.
Okay, good.
It spawns.
Good.
It looks like pretty much all of your team is pushed up to P3. You got someone on the upstairs, right?
Sure.
So I think what you're doing right here, right? He comes in and gets the kill. I think you guys, I mean, you have someone upstairs, you have someone in the back, you break it together.
Okay, so good break, would you say?
I think so. And then someone stays in the back, they're going to all spawn out, right? So now you can turn around and face the front.
Sure, no, great. Sounds perfect. So right now, I want you to look at the importance of just discipline and playing a little bit smarter here, okay? So let's back away. Yeah. So right now, do you think I could have maybe gone through the, like, talk to me. Do you think I could go through the front right now? Do you like that I go through the back, or what's your thoughts here?
I mean, you could go through the front, but I have a strong feeling that they're watching front because they know you just came there.
Sure.
And the other piece is coming around the back like this. And I saw what you did, but that's honestly probably what I would have done, right? You got your first teammate shooting through the first door, so I would have gone to lockers.
Sure.
And, you know, coming in from the side.
I think going through the front here is also a good play. Also a good play because my teammates are occupying the back. I think they either have to look at me or my teammates. They can't look at both at the same time. So I don't mind going through the front. The reason I go through the back is because if we don't break it, we at least have spawns for an easier push through. So now we go through, as I'm going through, I'm looking at the minimap. There's one on the stairs and there's one on the hill. So first thing is this guy's dead. So is he going to spawn right there, or is he going to spawn at the back of P4? P2, sorry.
Yeah, he's going to spawn at the back.
Perfect. So he's going to... Yeah. He's going to spawn around, like, behind where we just came from, like, back that side, back down the map, right? Exactly. Behind us, cool. So we know one's going to spawn out. Look at the map carefully. Is this guy holding the hill or no?
No. Okay,
so now we have two pieces of information. So not only is he not holding the hill is also occupied. So that tells me that there's still one more person there, right? Yep. So there's at least three. So we're only looking for one more person. We go through, and I now know he's on the left side, so I slide across. I see one right there. But as soon as my teammates die now, this is where most people go wrong. They slide in right now. But the problem is, if I slide in now and die, I've just lost all map control. So I'm going to take my time and go for a different angle. As soon as my teammate spawns up right there, I know that we're safe. I know that the reinforcements is coming through the front of the hill. Does that make sense? That little thought process right there. I was waiting to see where they spawn up to see where the enemies are. And now, what do you think I should do right now? Talk to me. How should we play this?
Now you break in, right? You got someone else coming up the back, just right behind you.
So how do I break in? How do I break in exactly? If you were controlling me right now and you were watching me, or you thought, right, Arv should do this, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should slide in, jump in, just shoulder, maybe go board? Just give me a little insight. What should I do here? How should I play this?
But I would slide in, and then there's like a piece of cover right to your right.
Okay.
See if on your slide you can get any info. If you can't, use that to shoulder and come around.
Okay. So the first thing we didn't think about, and I wanted you to think about, okay, is the off angle. So look what I did differently. The only difference I did to you is just one thing. Right now, you focused on the gold, right? Right now, you focus on the gold mine, which is the treasure, which is the hill. The one thing you ignored is the setup of where the off angles are. The biggest thing for me before we get in is this left corner. I think this is one of those off angles that most people sit in. So this left corner.
I should have thought of that.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? That's a trap though. So the first thing is, I know you could be on the right. So I go in just to back away. I don't try to get the kill there. What I'm trying to do is get the information. You see? I don't really care if he's there or not. I just want to know if he's there for the information. Now that I know he's not there, I can now do your play. You see what I'm saying? I can now do your play. But that was your trap there. You missed opportunity number one. So right now, think about it. This is what you wanted. What I did is what you wanted me to do, right? But there was a step that you missed. And the step that you missed was this. You didn't think about, what if he's on my left corner? And it's just that little level of play that we need to address. How long did this take?
And that's exactly it, right? Like that's exactly me throwing away my life. It's not
exactly. Now think about this. How long did this take? Right, let's count. 1, 2. Okay, those 2 seconds is those extra step, that one extra step that I thought about, but you ignored. Now in this scenario, if you played like, imagine you didn't do this and you did what? Like you did that. It would work, but you never knew if he was behind you. If he was behind you, he would have killed you. So it's just about when you do this over a longer period of time. If I did this same play 20 times, honestly, there's probably a guy there like 8 times out of 20. Like that's a very good spot. And you said yourself, I sit there as well. And the reason why it's a good spot is because this is what's called a crossfire, okay? If I slide in, it's impossible for me to focus on this left guy and the right guy at once. So you're setting up a crossfire. I have to focus on one of the two. So I go in, and now look. Now, where do you think he is right now? From these corners, where do you think he could be?
He's behind that box, or he's in the corner by the door.
Okay, so give me a little bit more information. So you're saying he's either behind this box, or he's in the corner behind the door. What door specifically? The right door, the left door?
I think he'd be behind the left door, like
okay,
in that cheeky corner that people.
Good.
Do.
I agree. Now, why do you think that over the back door? Logically, why do you think logically he would be in this corner?
As opposed to like
as opposed to that corner.
Because you just came from there and you saw that angle and you would have
exactly spot on. Sometimes the questions are obvious because they're obvious answers, right? But that's good. That's good. Yeah. Right there, look, you can see he's not there because I would have seen him. He maybe is there, but it's very unlikely, right? So now this is another thing, isolating angles. So me sliding in like this, I know he's not there. I know he's not there. And I know he's not there. The only spot he probably is right now is behind there. Okay. So it's just about isolating angles. So we go through right now. So you see, we isolate them and I slide cancel, he's right there. And now we get the kill. What do I do now? I back away because I'm one shot. I'm waiting for my teammates. And now look, now this guy's going for me, but my teammate's there for the trade. It's just that fine level of detail. I think what most people do after they get the first kill is they stay there. But did you see how I backed away? That's again the level of detail. Look, I get this kill. I think most people right now, I personally think, would carry on trying to fight them. But I know that I'm one shot and I know that my teammate's going to help me. So I essentially do a bait and switch. I back away to put the pressure on me. So I know he's going to look for me now, knowing I'm one shot. And instead of me, he's going to fight me and my teammate. It's just the level of play, the level of details. You see my teammates there? We make the trade easy for him.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Let's move on to, talk to me about that. It makes sense, that little scenario?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And like I said, it's checking that. Remembering to check those angles is
exactly.
I'll slide into a hard point.
Exactly. Spot on.
Shot in the back.
100%. You spoke about that perfectly. You had the exact same play as me, but you forgot the one angle different, okay? Right now we're on P1. You could just see off the break. We're not in a good spot in terms of they have all the map control, okay? So we've got about 10 seconds left. So again, what's your thoughts here? Do you think like, just what's your overall thoughts here in this scenario? What should we do? And like, what's the kind of scenario we're in right now?
Yeah, well, I mean, what it looks like is you either got someone like mid-gun or going way outside, getting ready for P2.
Sure.
At least one person on the point, and I can't tell if that left dot is also on the point or like stairs, maybe back a little bit.
I completely get what you're saying. You're saying that there's pressure from somewhere there, but you can't tell yet if he's on the point or on the fringe of the point.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have one dead, right? So you know where all three are. It looks like one guy's right on the side, one guy's right in the back. I mean, at this point, with 8 seconds left, I'd start to get ready for P2. I mean, you can challenge here because you have the map control, but at the same time,
you would have liked me playing for P2 here?
Yeah, I mean, you could, like, what I probably would have done is exactly what you did. Throw a nade there, but I probably would have gone to P2.
Sure.
You know, based on the time, right? Like, instead of going in to die. At the same time, you got a teammate who looks like he's going to P2 from the backside. Yeah. So you throwing away your life and trying to get a kill here isn't the end of the world, right?
So this is where it's really important to adjust your play. And this is why when I'm asking you these questions, you actually don't have a right answer because the scenario is changing. So I don't actually need a correct answer because there is no correct answer. You see what I'm saying? It's about the game changing. So it's just to help you understand the thought process behind these plays. So right now, with 14 seconds left, you are absolutely correct to assume that I should and I probably would go to P2. But what we're going to do right now is kind of understand the game on a deeper layer, okay? So right now, we're the blue team. So right now, when I'm standing here, this is the only issue with retreating and going to P2. I have a teammate there and I have two teammates going behind me, okay? Right now, we're going to look at the map in layers. So we're going to say this is layer, we're going to call this layer 1. I'm going to call this layer 2, okay? So we're going to call layer 1. Actually, no, we're going to make it... We're going to do this. We'll make it a bit easier. We'll call this layer A. We'll go up to around there, okay? Layer A, layer B, and layer C, okay? So A, B, and C. In this situation, we want 2/3 of the map. So what 2 layers do you think we want as we go into P2?
C.
So what was that, sorry?
B and C.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. Now, there's an argument where we can hold it from A and B and trap them at the back of C, right? There's an argument we could do that. I don't mind that, but the most common one...
I like that.
Yeah, but the most common one is what you said. So what would you prefer? Would you want A and B or B and C?
I mean, if it were me and we were already in the set up to have B and C, I'd just go to hold B and C, right?
Okay, but that's fine. That's perfect.
If it was flipped, I would be fine holding A and B.
So what's the common ground there? What are you trying to get control of?
2/3 of the map.
And what layer? What layer is a common layer in this? A and B and B and C. B is the layer that we want, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So that's the most important thing. So right now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because right now, if you look, we're actually on the fringe of layer B. I'm standing right there, okay? What I don't like is when people completely rotate and do this. Right now, if I rotate backwards and go like this, I'm giving up the whole of layer B. You see?
Yep.
So what I do here, and again, it's very important. Yes, rotating is important here, but at the same time, I just want to make sure that if I can get a kill or two, what happens there? You help me out here, okay? What happens if I get a kill or two? This is their setup. They have a really good setup. They're kind of, you know, they just have a great setup. They're watching over. They're good to go. I'm not, this is where it's kind of a trick. Right now, when we were looking through, what you were focusing on was whether I was going to get to the point or rotate. Those were your two options, right?
Yeah.
And again, this is why I want you to just evolve your game a little bit more and thinking a little bit more about the extra layer. So you were basically thinking, is Arv going to get to P1 or is he going to rotate? That's what you were kind of thinking. What I wanted you to think about is, why am I here? What is my goal here? And what is the why would I not rotate? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, have an extra layer to it, okay? So the reason that I'm not rotating is because I want to keep them trapped. So right now, this is what I'm thinking. If I can get a kill here or a two, where does this guy spawn?
In the back of A.
So technically, I have pushed him away from layer B. So I've actually done a good job of getting more B control. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Now, if I can somehow get a two-piece, I have basically stopped them from getting B control. So let's play this out right now. And again, it's very important when to push out. If I push out now, I'm dead. My teammates die. This is terrible. So I take my time. And remember what I said about shouldering? My teammates spawn out now, so this is even worse. So I go through, look, I shoulder, and I see no one there. This is very crucial. I don't see a single person here. So this is where the timing works out. So I'm like, I'm taking a bit of a risk here. And I'm like, all right, I don't see a single person. This guy's stunned. I'm going to go through. Now my teammate gets a two-piece. As soon as my teammate gets a two-piece, I go. I didn't go before that. As soon as he gets a two, I'm like, go. Get the third. I push through, get the fourth. And now, look at the layer now. We have way more map control. More map control. And now if my teammate backs away, they're going to spawn at either at the very back there or the very back the other side. It's a bit weird because we have a bit of a split spawn there. But it's all about the layers of defense there. I wouldn't push this for the 3 seconds. I think that's where people get confused. I didn't do this kill for the 3 seconds. I did it for the layers of defense. So that we have, remember what we said, we can hold this from, if we want, either A and B or B and C. But one thing I've done for sure, is given us layer B. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I basically said to the game, look, you can spawn them either back A there, or back there. I don't really care, but I want layer B. Now this is a very specific hill where you can hold it from either side, but the one constant is layer B, and that's what I did. Talk to me about that. How are you feeling about that now?
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you started talking about it, I realized what you're saying, right? Like, and here's the other thing: if you die, you're gonna spawn on your teammate in the back of P2.
I'm gonna spawn where I was anyways, right? Exactly. So it's kind of a no-risk play, because if I can just push them away, it's just gonna help me out a little bit. Okay, let's go through. So we're in the same scenario. This one seems a bit older, but let's see what we're doing right now. Let's back away slightly. Okay. So right now, this is another really crucial bit of information. Right now, me personally, I like to do this, but why do you think I don't go to the hill here automatically? Like, just from watching and like, what's your thoughts right now? Why do you think I'm not going to the hill straight away?
I mean, well, one, you can see a guy right in front of you, so you know that at least, well, based on what happened right before you throw the flash, it looks like 2 people jump down, one person stayed on the hill, and one person's trying to wrap tower.
Sure.
This is a free kill almost if he doesn't turn around, right?
So let's get this free kill. Let's get this free kill. Okay, so I end up missing the free kill. So
but it's okay. She's running back to your teammate, it looks like.
So right there was one of those it was kind of hard timing, so I don't have a lot of room there. But once I shoot this person, right, I know that the person, exactly. So if I just go straight on the hill right now, they're going to kill me. So what do? I shoulder it. They end up going to camera me. So I think what they did is a great play. And this is what I wanted you to pick up on as well, right? In this scenario, this opponent, whoever was on the hill, I love what they did. They took the fight to me. And that's another layer of the game I want to add to yours. Obviously, we haven't seen your gameplay yet. This is the reason why I'm doing this session, by the way, for everyone at home, is because unfortunately my friend's stream wasn't really working too well. So we decided to do something a little bit different. Is this okay so far? Is it making sense, by the way?
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good because I can even take this and apply it to my recorded gameplay.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. So what we're trying to do, just understand the layers to the game. So right now, like you said, this player did a great job. He ends up cameraing me. Now, my reflexes there was good to win that gunfight. But right now, talk to me. What do you think is just going on right now? What should I do? And just kind of just give me a little insight right now of either what I should do, what you think I should do, or am I just completely toast here? You give me a little insight right now.
Well, it looks like the guy who was in the back, who you shot at, you know, he killed your teammate in the back.
Yeah.
And you still have a teammate pretty far behind you. So I would assume that the guy you just killed is going to spawn in front of you, like behind P2.
Okay.
Okay. You also have 2 teammates down and only 1 in the back. So I would assume that those teammates would spawn on P3. I mean, in my head, I would get to the time, but
Can I pause right there? Just because that was a good bit of information you gave me. There's a few things to digest there, okay? One of the things you said to me before we started the recording was like, you kind of want to work on your minimap stuff, right? You kind of mentioned that.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to do this with you is because when I tell people that a minimap is a picture, they don't really get it sometimes. And this is what I mean. How much information did you just give me and process from this one image? It was so much, and it was so well put from you, okay? But the point is, in game, sometimes when you get this, the goal is this, right? The goal is to get this image and essentially within 1 second, have the information you just told me processed, okay? That is what a pro would get the same information you're giving me in, let's just say, 1 second as a time frame, okay?
Yeah.
Now, what level are you? What's your peak rank?
Plat 2 last season.
If I was speaking to you, which I am, and I didn't know your rank, I would say this guy has at least diamond knowledge, minimum, maybe crim, to be honest with you. So what we can clearly see is your problem isn't reading the minimap. It's in-game being able to do this quicker. You're probably in-game spending 10 seconds. You see what I'm saying with the difference? So that's why just this alone, us going through this, will help you, because we're basically going from this image to a thought as quick as possible and understanding on detail. So when you're in game, it's like, I look at the minimap, okay, guys behind me, one's in front of me, we're gonna get split small, So that's step 1, okay? So I like what you're doing, and this is really good analysis from you. Just want to give you some credit there. Step number 2 is you said, right, I think you should go on the hill right now. The reason I stopped right there is because that's what most people do, and they want you to do. Okay, I'm just gonna think about this from the enemy's perspective right now. Actually, let's go to my perspective. Right now, my teammate is nowhere near me. Like you said, this guy. Do you think this guy's gonna be able to help me right now?
No.
So I'm by myself. The thing is, right now, there's probably 2 people coming towards me. Now, they don't know where I am. The second I step onto this hill, what happens to this hard point for them? It turns red.
It turns red. Yep.
Now, if they're using their mini-map, which I'm sure they are, as you can see their crimson level, right? They're going to read the kill feed. Let's flip the kill feed now to their perspective. From their perspective, this is a kill, team death, right? So they know that they are technically, what are they? 3v1?
Up on it. Yeah, at least up 1 man, right?
3v2 in this scenario. Then they see this guy. They see this guy shooting. So they know, think about it from the enemy's perspective right now. They know that this Arv 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what a weirdo. This guy must be on the hill because he killed Jake, right? Yeah. They could see that. So they see Arv is on this outer stairs, and then they see someone's on the hill. They're going to know it's me, and they're going to know I'm this side of the hill. You see where I'm coming from?
Yep.
Now, where are they going to come from? They can come from either the outer skirts, they can come from there, they can come behind me, they could come from up top middle. I think I'm dead in 3 seconds, in my opinion.
Yep.
So I'm doing all of this to get the score to 175.
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, the reason why I say this is because, yes, you should be on the time. But when it's a scenario like this, I just don't like playing the time. Now, I don't know if I do. I might play the time. Let's go through it together and see. But this is my thought. Okay, let's see when I made this recording. This was on December the 30th. Okay? So I'm just showing you. These are random clips. But let's see what I do. Let's play out together. I get this kill. I'm literally one shot. Okay? I'm playing my life, and I'm waiting. Do you see what... Think about this. My concept of hardpoint 4 months later is applying to this same clip because I have a way of playing. Now, I'm not saying it's correct, but I'm just explaining my thought process to hopefully transfer some of that to you, and then you can have your own identity of hardpoint, okay? But let's just go to the layers here and talk about this together. So right now, you suggested I go on the time, right? So let's just say right now, the first thing that we didn't, I didn't see you mention is when you said go on the time is my health. If I was on the time right now, there you go. So these are all layers to the game, okay? I don't have a lot of health. So if I go on the time right now, I'm probably dead. Now, he came from this outer skirts. But remember, he could come behind us. So what I do is chill. Okay, I play my life. Now, this guy shoots. I think he would have killed me. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he would have killed you too.
And that would have been the clip done. We never would have seen this clip. It wouldn't have made the folder. Okay? So I would have been dead. So now I reload. I take my time. I go through. As soon as I'm watching this area, this is important. I can now write this bit off because my teammate is now there. He's going to watch this for me. So I don't need to worry about getting pinched. Does that make sense? Because before I was worried about getting pinched. So I go up and now I worry about the stairs. I'm not going to get on the point just yet. I'm just going to hold this for a second. I see him right there. Back away. Readjust my centering, but my teammate dies behind me. So you see, again, it's just my alert, my awareness. I go through. The first thing is this, by the way. Let's back away slightly. So I'm taking my time. I go up. So again, I could go on the point now, but I see this guy right here. Now, another layer. Why didn't I just snap on him? I've got a good shot. Why didn't I just snap and take him out here? Why do you think?
I mean, I guess you are on the stair glitch, but he is on a pretty nasty heady too. And like you said, you saw your teammate die behind you, so you don't know if he's right behind you or...
No, focus on the question. Focus on the question. Right now, I'm going to engage in this fight, right? I'm still engaging. Forget the guy behind me. Just this one fight, right? I say this one fight. Why am I not just going to snap my aim onto him? Why do I not do that? Right now, why don't I just snap my aim and kill him?
I mean, I think it's a hard kill, right? Like you can only see his head. He's on a nasty heady. I mean, and like I said, you are on the stairs, but it's not like you have necessarily the advantage there. It's you know.
So deep dive into that a little bit more. Give me. There's a sentence you're not saying that I want. Why do I not just snap on him right now and kill him? Like why can't I? Because I think I got a good shot. Why can't I do that? Even if he was under the head glitch, I'm gonna help you out. Even if he was standing here, why do I not just snap on him? Why do I do something else first?
To get the info?
So we have the info. So this is why, okay? Right now, who is centering onto who?
Oh, he's centering onto you. Yeah.
That's the key bit right there. If I was to turn right now, if I was to move my crosshair left, by the time I look there, he should theoretically hit me at least twice or 3 times. Would you agree?
Yep.
So my first thought is instead of shooting him, back away, reposition, recenter. Forget me turning around here. Let's say that was just a 1v1 gunfight. Do you see how my first thought isn't to shoot him because I know his centering is on me? Now I'm thinking about this from my perspective. If I was that guy looking at this guy on the stairs, I'm going to kill him. So instead of challenging him, I back away and reposition. I only turn around after I get the information. But you see that fight right there? I just want to show you that bit. Now I know this guy's he's not going to push me because it's stupid. But this guy's behind me. So I turn around, play for this guy, I don't see him, look to the left, we get the kill. Now I go back. And this guy does push me because he's stupid and I get the kill. Yeah? I didn't know he was going to push me, but I was ready for it. He goes through, use some movement, I finesse him. So me playing my life there was way more valuable than the 3 seconds you wanted me to give to the hill.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because now we should be able to get how much? I would say we should be good for about 20 here.
Yeah, I mean, your team's going to spawn.
Now my team is spawned up.
You just came from.
Now let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. This doesn't show anything more, but what should I do right now? I've given you my controller and I say, right, in 5 seconds, you're going to start the game. Tell me what you do right now. 5, 4,
I mean, I would
3,
just turn around.
2, 1, go. Give me your thoughts. Give me more. Give me more.
I would turn around and either, come up straight behind you down the stairs and get ready for people coming underneath, or go up the tower and flank them, or I'd go up to P2 and then up on the top plat and play people coming across, top from P3. Essentially play the cut.
You're semi-right, but not where I want you to be for a Crimson player. That was a platinum answer, okay? But it was started off good. It started off good. So when we get these kills, think about it right now, it's 20 seconds left.
Yep.
In this scenario, we said we can hold the point from layer B and layer C or layer A. But when there's like 20 seconds left, we for sure want layer B and what?
A.
100%. So we need to do everything in our power to get layer A right now. When there's 25 seconds left, as soon as I get these kills and I know my teammate's there, I should turn around, like you said. So you start off with the right answer, right? But I have a submachine gun. I have a submachine gun. So right now, I shouldn't be here. I should be maybe right there in an off angle, waiting for one more wave, or going through, And then if no one's there kind of waiting, sneaking by, trying to go around there. I should be going this way and progressing across the map, or go up the zip line and hold top middle, hold this top area. You see what I'm saying? I should be annoying and pushing up. So you started off correctly, and then you went a little bit wrong where you said, like, you weren't as confident as I want you to be. You should be like, oh, right there with 20. You didn't want to mention the time. That was a trick right there. Sure. Okay? So you see what I'm saying? You're not wrong, but you right now, when I said to you, I'll give you the controller, this is what I wanted you to say. Right, there's 24 seconds left. Right now, I would turn around. I know we just got 3 down. I would personally push up the boat and try to get control for P3 side and basically just wait for another wave from a pushed out position. I know that my teammate's I know my teammate's here, so I'm hoping that he gets on the time. If he doesn't, obviously it's not great, but because of the bigger picture, I want to rotate. Look how close the game is. I want to get that P3 rotation because I think that's where the game's going to be won or loss. I know I could play the time right now, but I think it makes more sense for me being pushed out to be more effective into P3. That's what I wanted. A little bit more layers to it. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, no, this is good. As I hear how you think about it and where I'm not, it lets me think more while I'm thinking. If that makes sense.
But I have to be honest, bro. If I didn't know your rank, I would be like, oh, this guy's a diamond, maybe like diamond 2, diamond 3. So it's like, this is good because it's allowing me to see why you're not diamond. And I don't know why you're not diamond until I see your gameplay, because you're thinking like a diamond. So what do you think it is that's stopping you? Because you think like a diamond for sure.
I mean, I'll give you 2 things. This one's kind of sad, but my grandma died last season, and so I only played like half the season. So I got to plat pretty quick, and then I didn't play really until like the last week of season 2, and then I got reset back to plat 1, right? So now on the other hand, now sometimes what I think happens is
I'm super sorry to hear that, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. She was really old, so we knew it was coming. But she's in Sri Lanka, right? So it kind of screwed up all my timings and everything being here in the US. But
I'm super sorry to hear that. That's obviously really sad.
Yeah, but either way, you know, we move on. So I think what it is now is, some of it is like you said, taking 1 second instead of 10 seconds to think about what I'm thinking about, right? Like when I watch CDL matches and I only watch the mini map, I can see that they're making right plays, and if I pause it, predict maybe where they're going to go, but I don't have that kind of time in game.
Sure.
And so then what happens is I might panic and then my gunny goes away, right? Like, so as long as I'm making good plays, then my gunny is great. Now, if I start to make wrong plays, I start to panic and get myself into bad situations, then all of a sudden, I accidentally melee and get myself killed or something like that, right?
Sure. No, that makes sense. So while you're talking, I labeled 6 things.
Okay.
These are 6 things. The reason I didn't just randomly label them. These are things that relate to your answer. When you're watching the CDL, you are just focusing on one. You are focusing on number 1. So you're putting 100% of your attention into number 1. But when you're playing the real game, you need to focus on number 1. You need to focus on number 2, which is the score and how long's left of the hill. Number 3, which is the kill feed. Number 4, which is, your equipment. I'm like, bro, why are you not using your stun? You got to focus on that. Come on. Number 5, your ammo. You got 2 bullets. Reload. Come on, what are you doing? Number 6, your centering. And then number 7, your movement, which is not even on the list. So you have to continuously focus on all these elements of the game. Okay? And that's why it's so difficult. So what we're doing right now is we're saying, how about we sharpen number 1? So that in game, imagine right now you have 100% of your power. Okay? You have 100% power. Right now, I want you to focus on all 7. It's not easy. So if you can learn to get good at focusing on number 1, you may spend less resources processing the minimap and learning the minimap in game. Yeah. It's just a 1 second look. So when I look at the minimap now, I'm very quick at, I look at it and I move on. I can then focus on this and that and that and that and that. But people say, oh, if I can't do that. Yeah, because you're not training each one at a time. So that's what we're going to do, okay?
Yep.
And what is how long have you been playing rank play for?
Just this game.
Okay, cool. So yeah, your awareness is good. So we're chilling. Let's go through. Let's break this down again, okay? So we're going across. Going through. So right now, again, just about isolating the angle. So right now you can see I go through. Now my teammates are coming through the right. I think, and this is another one, right? I think that they're going to have somebody watching this side door. On a side note, they should have somebody pushed out so that I don't even get in, okay? Yeah. So this is the first layer of entrance. I see that I have an off angle. So before anything, if I can get this kill, I have just created an off angle. I've killed this guy who's on the point. So if I can kill him, I have given us the advantage. So we get this kill. Okay, now look at the map. And this is where reading the kill feed is important, okay? I get this kill, but as this is happening, I can see this guy's right there. And he's shooting at something. I don't know what he's shooting at. He's shooting at something. And maybe he's shooting at my teammate behind. Let's see. So he's shooting at my teammate behind. Okay?
Yep.
So that tells me, in this scenario, that there's two people. They're shooting my teammates. They are not focused on the side door. I know that this guy is fighting my teammate. So as soon as I go in, why do you think I did what I did here? Like, why do you think I didn't go to this head glitch? Small detail.
To see if someone's in that corner. Like you said, someone should be checking the side door entry and they weren't pushed up to the door. So the assumption is that they're in that corner.
So right now, so remember what I'm asking, right? I'm saying why right now, like that's past it, okay? But in this next gunfight, why do you think I didn't just go to this head glitch and use it? It's a good piece of cover. Why didn't I just use this head glitch and try to kill the second guy? Why didn't I use this head glitch here? Why did I slide around?
Because he's expecting you to come to that head glitch.
Okay, two things there. One, is because of what you said. I think this is the most common one. But two, imagine he's watching this head glitch like he should be, right? When I slide, I'm going under the head glitch. So he's not going to expect me here. I actually played that perfectly. Because if you look at this, look where his centering was.
Yeah, he's looking at the head glitch.
Now, I'm thinking logically, he's probably sees me, he's probably going to watch the head glitch. So I think he's going to go there. So instead of going to the head glitch, where he's pre-aiming, where I'm expecting him, I'm going to slide underneath the head glitch. Now, he doesn't know I'm here, because for me to get here, I have to cross the head glitch. So he doesn't realize that. So I go through and get the kill. That's it. Simple as that. Now, look who my teammates are. My teammates are coming through the right. Where could they be right now? Where could the last two people be logically?
Behind you, like just spawning. Actually, I guess
there's a lot of mixed emotions there. Let's back away slightly.
I might have to back away just so I can see.
No problem. Let's play this out again. No problem. So we go through. So they get two people down. My teammate's pinching the hill. We gets one. He gets traded.
Yep.
So I go in, solo play, get one. Absolutely fry the second. Okay, what's the situation right now? Should I jump on the time, put a trophy down? What should I do?
No,
Help me out here.
The two people who you just killed are going to spawn to your left.
But they're going to spawn when? In 3.5 seconds? So we don't have to worry about them just yet.
Yeah, not just yet. And then I think the other guys might be one person at least top cat, maybe one person in lights, because we didn't see them as we were pushing through. Sorry, I don't know if lights is the right thing, but to your right.
No, that's okay. Okay.
The others.
Okay. Like this bit of lobby? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. So right now, you're spot on in terms of we don't know, we're just guessing. So I would assume that one's going to be around catwalk, and I would assume the other guy could be where you said as well. I think there's two good assumptions. So what I want to do, right? Do you think I should go on the hill right now?
No, because then they'll know where you are, just like in that earlier play, right?
Exactly.
You could either wrap around and flank the guy on cat, or you could come around the other way, right?
Now, what I'm trying to do is put pressure on me. So that why am I trying to do that? Why am I trying to put pressure on me? Why do I want to be the distraction right now? Am I just an attention seeker? Do I just want attention on me, or what's up? Why am I trying to do this?
So your teammates can have time to get to the hill and not get killed in the spawn.
Exactly. So if I go right now, if I die there, let's just say I push this way and I go there. If I die right there, my opponents are already facing my teammates. I've died and there is no interruption to their pattern. My teammates are there, they're going to get killed. You see where I'm coming from? Like, I'm already there, boom, done. So what I want to do is actually go left and try to be annoying. Try to be a distraction. So I go through, play my life here. I think they're coming catwalk, so I go across and just try to play for the spawners. Go round, because I know they spawn here, catch a timing, and I'm behind this guy now. So that's unfortunate because my teammate naded me right there. That is so unfortunate, but look at, I wanted to go for the timing. Look at the timing, okay? I go round, I don't see anyone here, so I know they have to spawn P2. So I go through, I slide cancel, and because I haven't seen anyone now, I know they've got good timing, they've gone past me, so I go round, he's right there. If my teammate didn't nade me right now, that would have been the perfect play, and then I would have turned around again. So it's just about having that discipline. Now for me, the first 2 kills were really good. Anything after that was a bonus play. To be honest, I could have done anything here. I could have played my life, put a trophy, whatever, use my equipment. I think this was just a bonus play, but the main thing was the first 2 hills right there. How I broke it solo. That's the main thing, okay?
Yeah.
But again, it was just about understanding the thought process there, which you're doing a really good job of. Let's keep going. Protocol. Okay, how are we breaking the P3? Let's have a look. Let's see. Same situation. So as soon as we start off, we go right now, okay? We're on the P2 going into the P3. This is really interesting because look where I am right now. Do you remember what I said 2 clips ago? Literally the exact same thought process. What did I say I should be in an ideal world? I said, if I can get to that top zip, that's perfect. So again, you're seeing it. And think about this was in 30th of December, right? This one, when was this? 19th of February.
Yeah, almost March or
literally 2 months later, and I'm doing what I wanted to do, right? So the point is, it's the same concept. It's just about how I'm thinking of the game and just trying to execute on that, okay? So we go through, I'm standing here, we get this kill. Now I want to ask you, why did I jump out there? That's a pretty brain dead play. Why did I jump out there?
Well, right before you killed that dude, you saw someone who could have been on mid gun, and that I think the assumption is that he's going to push into P3, right? And so you can come around the backside and get this kill.
Yeah, spot on. Now, I still don't love what I did, but I don't mind it, but I don't love it. What I think I could have done, just to go a step further, because I'm not saying I played perfectly, what I think I could have done is got this kill and maybe just played my life on this area here where I'm marked. Now, why do you think I don't want to? Like, even now when looking back, why do you think I'm not saying I should have gone this way?
Because that's, I mean, my assumption is that, you know, they just saw you shoot on the top of, you know, upstairs. Yeah. So the easy play is to go just straight down the stairs and challenge the guy who's coming either from the back or just got on the hill. And so it'd be where they're expecting.
Exactly. Spot on. But the thing is, it's not just that, it's a timing thing, okay? Right now, if the timing is very important, if I get to the stairs first, I have a power position. If they get to the stair first, they camera me and kill me. So right now, my death, if I die now, it's way, way, way too like valuable. My life is too valuable right now because why? Tell me, why is my life more valuable now than normal in terms of this situation?
Well, because all of your team is behind P2. You're getting ready for this rotation.
Remember the layers?
Only one who's up
exactly. Here. Remember the layers? Look how far my team are. My team are all the way there. If I die, we've given them the whole mid-map. GG's. They've got the whole P3 locked down. So that's why I think this would have been the best play playing my life. But I like what I did by going through because he might not expect this because he just came through there. So I think it was a good play because of that. I get this kill. I wanted to find this guy middle. Like you said, I saw the map. I was like, where is he? So I think he's not going to expect this now. So I go through, get this kill. Now.
And he was going for you up the stairs.
Exactly.
Anyway, so I think you didn't make that
it was
play.
Exactly that. And again, timing wise, this is another really important thing. You know, if I kill this guy right here, I think if I turn around, I still might catch a bad timing from this guy. So I wanted to quickly get out of there. Now, this is another thing called playing by the hip. Okay. Right now, where could he come from? Like he's on the point. Where do you think he is right now?
On the other side of this thing that you're looking at right in front of you.
So I give you 100 marbles right now, okay? And I say you have to place a bet. Do you think he's going to come from my left or my right?
Right.
You have 100 marbles. Why? And how many marbles are you putting there? You could do percentages. So how many marbles are you putting on the right and the left? You have 100 marbles to bet right now.
Okay. I mean, I would say I put 80 on that he goes left.
Okay, so you have 80%, 80 marbles there, and you have 20 on the right?
Sorry, his left. So
what arrow? Okay. You made that way more complicated than it needed to be there.
I know.
You were like, left. No, his left, not the arrow left. Come on, Arv, don't be stupid. Why would it be our left?
Yeah. Okay. That was bad on me.
Now you're good. So that's your kind of scenario. All right, I'm going to challenge this. Absolutely crazy. You know why? It's like saying I'm going to flip a coin. Where is he? Is it heads or tails? You're putting 80% heads, 20% tails. There is no indication he's going to go right or left here. Like, it's literally 50-50. Yeah? Like, what about, I'm curious. Why do you think 80% right? I gave you a chance to be 50-50, and you said, nah, I'm going to be a betting man here. Now, my point is, why are we betting he's going to be right here? I want to know the thought process. I'm challenging you on purpose.
Yeah, I guess this is like my own game theory that goes on in my head, which is that if I'm in his position and I see someone come through the front door and shoot to the stairs, I'm gonna try. He's facing that way, so I'm gonna try and come around his back. Okay. That's my thinking.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to know your thought process. Okay, in the game, I don't know if that's gonna process that quickly, but I like it. Okay, now from my perspective, so you think that because I was facing the stairs, he might go this way to challenge me because I won't be facing him. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
For me, my thought process is he's behind there. He is just going to run wherever's closest. For example, wherever he's facing. So if he came in through this way and he's facing this way, he's just going to slide out. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't know where he came from. If he came through this door and was facing this way, he's going to slide this way. I don't know what side he came from. So I'm just going to guess 50-50. So this is where playing by the hip is important. If I aim in like this, left, right, if I aim in left, let me show you what I mean. If I aim in left here and he comes right, he kills me. So look what I do. As soon as I get this kill, the first thing I do is I don't stand still here. I reposition to catch him off guard. Now, as soon as I reposition, I don't see him on the left. I have isolated the angle. So I've now made it, instead of a 50-50, I now know he's on the right, guarantee. So now I go through and play the right. So that's how you play it. You don't make it a 50-50, or in your case, an 80-20, right?
Yeah.
You limit the option. So right now, it's a 50-50. Instead of letting him come to me, I'm taking the fight to him. And now, it's 100%, he can't be there. I don't see him. So I know for a fact he's there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Another thing is playing by the hip. When I say playing by the hip, is not aiming down sight and just leaving your crosshair empty, okay?
Yeah.
Because when you leave your crosshair empty, when I say empty as in you're not aiming down, it's easy to snap. So now I go right and look at that. He's jumping. It's easy to snap, boom, get the kill, especially with a sub. So sometimes play by the hip if you don't know where they're coming from and just work on your centering. Get a kill, push up. Perfect three-piece. Now, right now, my teammate's on the point with me. What should I do? Is this a good play? What do you think I should do right now?
I mean, you don't need to, for me, you don't need to stay on the point with him, right? You have an SMG, you got someone in the back turning around and playing the cut in the front.
What should I do? I agree. What should I do right now? I just got a clean four-piece. Where are they spawning? What should I do?
They're going to be spawning, I think, behind P1, just based on where your teammates are coming from, or either way.
Okay. But I have a teammate at the front. Are they going to spawn at the back? I'm scared. I'm scared they're going to spawn at the back. What do I do? What if they spawn at the back?
So, I mean, for what you're about to do, right? You go out to the left. You got your teammate spawning in the back. He just spawned in the back. So I don't think that they're going to...
Let's challenge that again.
Yeah.
No one spawned at the back. My teammate's here now, but we get these kills. Oh, this is a new wave. Yeah. So right now we just get a fresh four. This guy's standing right there. This is the scenario, okay? Right now, what if they spawn at the back? I know the answer, but I want you to explain it to me. So why can't they spawn at the back right now?
Because your teammate is in the back already.
Okay, so this is the language you use. And again, I'm not being picky to be annoying. The reason I say this is to understand it, okay? This guy is sitting in the spot that hard blocks the spawns, okay?
Yeah.
So on protocol specifically on this exact hill, and the reason I'm saying this is for people at home, because people ask me like, oh, what if they spawn at the back? So I want to show you something. On this specific hill, if somebody is sitting on these stairs, they are hard blocking this spawn, okay? So as soon as they sit on these stairs, they are hard blocking. So you should say, Arv, your teammate is hard blocking the spawn. They're going to spawn at the back, at the front, sorry. I would say around the P2 kind of like stairs on the control spawn. You know what I'm saying? Like around, like they'll spawn around there.
Yeah. That's exactly what
But I knew that you knew that, but I want you to portray that so that I know why you know that. Because if you have a gut feeling, it's going to not always be 100%. But if you know, you just got the kills. As you got the kills, it takes 3 seconds for them to spawn. During this time where they're dead, your teammate is hard blocking, so they can't spawn there. Your teammate is hard blocking. You could check for the fourth, but now that you know that they're not spawning there, they're probably spawning at the front. So what should I do right now?
Head to the front, play the cut. I mean, you can play the mid gun. You can come around, on that sidewalk and watch the front door. But that's what I'd be doing. It's getting ready for them to come either through Grandma's house or around the side by tower. Like in between tower and Grandma's house.
Okay, perfect. So should I stay in the hill or should I push it out? What would you prefer? You're controlling me. What would you like me to do?
Yeah, you should push out. You already got, it looks, do you have a teammate on the hill? No, he just went upstairs, I think.
Okay. So right now,
I would stay, right? Because he left the hill.
Sure.
If your teammate behind you steps to the hill, then you can.
So this is another layer to it. I agree with what you're saying completely. I like pushing out here, but because I have two teammates up top watching the front, I'm thinking about this logically. Think about this logically, right? Even if my teammate was with me, I don't even need to push out. I have two teammates watching the front. So if anything, where could the opponents be right now when they're coming through the front? They either have to like be far where my teammates are shooting them, or they have to be so close that they're at the front door. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that they're right underneath them. So all I need to do is clean up the front. Just clean up the front and watch it. So we chuck a nade, back away. My teammate's there. I just got to make sure that they don't get through the front door. That's it. Just chill and watch the front door. But I like what you're saying. If my teammate was on the hill, I could slide out to the front and put more pressure on them completely.
Yeah.
And it's just the layers of the game. How we feeling so far? Look how much I talk. It's been 45, 50 minutes and we've gone through like 6 clips. That's it. I do love talking.
This is good though. This is good though, right?
Good. I like it.
I think a lot of this is practice for me, thinking through these scenarios fast, right? Because it's like you said, like if we're playing the game like this in real life and I'm pausing the game, I'm gonna make the right plays because I can think through it, right? But this is good practice to take everything in at once and do it right away, right?
You're seeing there's an extra layer or two, right? Each time you're like, I didn't think of that one, just that one thing, but that makes sense. Just that extra layer, okay? So perfect.
Yep.
So right now we'll skip through these ones. We won't spend too much time on these ones so we can get through all of them. But right now you can see, just in terms of thought process, you can kind of have it with me. So right now we're on the P3. We're going through the 10 second left. We get this kill. I'm like, we need to rotate now. We have to rotate. Why? Because I mean, we're on the P4. It's a money hill, right? I know that they're going to have people rotating probably through middle somewhere. So I'm just trying to go through. And right now, all I'm trying to do is get there before them. So as I go across right now, we see him right now. Do I just fry him? What do I do?
Get the info, right?
So we've got the info.
Right down. He's centered on you.
Good.
I would back away. Come from a different angle.
So that's where, again, I think you're almost there, but now you're being a bit too paranoid. So just a level to it. You answered correctly until you said back away. Right now, yes, he's centered onto me, but the easiest thing in the world right now is if I back away, what do? Let's play it out. I turn around and he's just going to shoot me in my ass. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like if I used your exact logic there to back away, technically backing away would be turning around and backing away, but why not just go use this head glitch? See what I'm saying? So, so your point was perfect. Or if he's centering at you, move out the way. But instead of backing away, I don't like that. Take the gunfight from a smarter angle. In the other scenario on Protocol, it was back away because of the way that, the map was lined up. Right now, if I slide, what happens to my movement? I go low. So I go low and then I pop up again. And then I strafe on this head glitch. That's it. So instead of backing away, slide, I moved out of the way. I just had to slide there, get the kill, we're chilling. Now we know he's not there. We watched the middle. That was probably the guy from We Watched Middle. Look at that. See, I'm slide canceling now. Talk to me through this little bit right now. What could I do right now?
Well, we know that actually, it looks like there's someone who just got a kill around P3. Yeah, on old time, and you got your other two teammates coming up right behind you. So there's a chance that they actually do spawn behind you, but the people who are already up are coming from the front. So I would either check to see if someone's coming, like shoulder, see if someone's coming from the garage. If they're not, you could even push up and wait for them to come, or you could go up middle and play those stairs.
What would you want me to do there?
Play middle.
Okay, let's play out.
Your teammates are coming behind you, right? They can look over the rock.
So you're spot on. Now in that scenario, you're completely spot on. The only thing that I did differently was this bit right here. I could have pushed middle. No, that's fine. I mean, yeah, sure, that's an extra layer. I didn't even think about talking about it, but yeah. Right now, the only reason I didn't push this middle was one. Actually, no, there's a few reasons, actually. I want to go through. This is important. You were correct, but right now, we only know where two people are. But I know that I'm looking for one person, right? I don't know where he is. I know I'm looking for one person. I don't know where he is. He could have got to middle already. So the problem is if I push middle, let me get the attack maps open. If I push middle, what if he's already there? I'll just throw my life away. See what I'm saying? Like, what if I'm around there right now, okay? I think he could already be there. What if he's sitting right there waiting for me and I just go up and push up? He's going to kill me. So I have to get kills, then push up. So the only reason I didn't push up fully was because of that. That's one reason. And reason number two is because I don't know what my teammates behind me are going to get the right area. So right now I'm going to play it just a little bit safe, just for the first layer. So I'm going to slide cancel. Watch this right now. I could go up these stairs and watch my left and start to push through. But what if he's over there? What if he's our side of middle?
Yeah, then you get shot in the back.
If I go up these stairs, what if he's just gone prone and waiting right there? And then he kills me, and now I've lost middle, and now we get pinched. So instead, I'm just going to play it a little bit safe, only for the first layer. And I don't know if my teammates have the garage yet. So I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Now I put a trophy down and now I'm playing corners. And think about it. Look what's really interesting. He chucks a stun right now. So he was close. Look at that. He was close. You see that stun? So this is what I'm saying. Your play was perfect. And I would always do that unless it's this one situation where we don't have enough map control for me to make that play. But just to entertain it, I would sit here for now, wait for a few kills, maybe get 2 kills. Then I would push up a little bit and get some layers. Make sense?
Makes sense.
So again, it's just about having that extra layer. You're completely right there, but we just have it one more layer to the game. That's all. Right, new hard point. What are we doing there? We're on P3. Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens there. Okay. So we're actually coaching someone in this scenario. So I'm playing with them live. As you can see, I'm on 100 and... Oh no, I'm on 12 ping. Am I tweaking? Who am I playing with? I'm definitely coaching someone. I think they might be from EU then, unless I give them 200 ping. Okay. So right now, you can see we're holding the far right. So what I'm trying to do is push... I'm trying to get map control here. All I'm trying to do is get map control. I think too many people are scared to push up the map, okay? So we're going to go on Vault right now. All I'm trying to do is, we know that my teammates are like this, right? We've got this whole left area kind of covered. We're chilling. And I know that they're coming through this area, right? All I'm trying to do is just make sure that we have middle and the right. I'm literally doing 2 people's job right now. I'm making sure that my teammates are in a 3v2. You see how easy it is for my team? I've got this whole area covered. Yeah? So what I'm doing is going through, look, we get this kill. That's 2 kills right now. How many people are up right now?
Only 1.
Where do you think he's coming from right now? If you had to guess, far right, middle or left? If you had to guess right now.
Left.
Okay, I agree. I completely agree. So I check the right. I see him right there. He's on the left. Cool. Now, his spawners, his teammates are going to come through middle right now. So I'm going to play for the middle spawners. We see one. We go through. We're behind him. We get this kill. I know that the rest are here. We back away. Now, in this scenario, I would watch middle and back away, but my teammate is going to middle. I can see him. So I'm going to let him hold middle. I'm going to hold the left here, go prone, and just chill. I now know my teammate's in middle. So that's it. It's just about, again, making the game simple. Right now, I did so much. I got the first kill. I get the second kill. Okay, now we go through again. This was a bit of an easier lobby, but we go across. You see, I know the last 2 people are there. I go through middle. Now, do you think this guy's going to turn around right now? Probably not. He thinks he's got good timing.
Yeah.
So I go right behind him. As soon as I kill him, look at the map. Where's the other guy? I was on the right. I know he's on the right. So we go through and we get the kill. Now, in this scenario, I'm by myself. I don't want to... If no one was middle, I'd probably play my life, maybe back away. But because I know my teammate's middle, I'm going to slide to the left and just hold this area. Does that make sense? Because I know my teammate's going up cat. He's going to get middle. Even if my teammate dies there, at least I get information. So I'm just trying to play information. Now, why am I not staying down? I got a teammate behind me. Why don't I just let my teammate watch over me? Why am I being stupid and over-challing? Help me understand my dumb thought process here.
I mean, are you intending to chal, or are you gonna go back down and just try and see if you can see someone and get some info?
That's a good point, but I want to ask, the question is, why would I? Okay, so you basically answered it with a question, but why would I not lie down only? Like, why could I defend myself standing up here is the question. Like, why do I not just go prone automatically?
Well, because first of all, you know someone's going to be watching your side. You know you're good from your back, so you can just look. You know they're going to be coming from here, so you can just stay up, get the info, and then if there's not, if you get the info right, you can go prone and decide how you want to play it.
Good. So basically, I'm not being scared. Basically, the point is, right now, my teammate's watching over me. If I go prone and just sit there and do nothing, I'm a sitting target. And if he gets a good off angle, he kills me. So me standing up here, especially because we have the life advantage, it's all about pressure, right? Because we have the numbers right now, he doesn't have the luxury of shooting me and my teammate at the same time. So right now, I can help my teammate. For example, if somebody comes right there and shoots me, I could shoot him once and go prone. He looks at me, my teammate kills him. So right now, like you said, I'm doing both. I'm not just standing still. I'm shooting while going prone. Look at that. I'm only going prone to reload, but I'm just being a target, not just sitting still. I'm helping my teammates out a little bit more. Okay, same situation on Skyline. We're waiting for our teammates. There's 2 down. Look at the map. Look how quick we looked at the map there. Look how quick we processed the map, right? I want you to look at the red dot when we turn around. Ready? How instant was that? Literally instant, right? So as I'm reloading... I'm not focusing on my shooting right now. I'm looking at the minimap. We go through. We know he's there. We get the kill. We make him 1 shot. This is so important, by the way. Again, levels to the game, right? You know, as soon as I make this guy 1 shot, do you think this guy's going to chow me right now?
No.
He's going to back away. So while he's there, I'm just going to quickly help my teammate on the hill. Because the worst thing ever for me right now is if this guy dies and I start to push up, then the guy on the hill is just going to pinch me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense, yeah.
So I'm like, yes, I do want this side of the map, but my teammate's one shot. So quickly help this guy. Quickly help this guy. And now I get a 2-piece. Now the back's cleared. Now my teammates can worry about that one guy. So I've cleared his whole team. I've cleared his whole team. You see what I'm saying? And now I know the rest are spawning out. He comes through middle somehow. I don't know where he comes from, probably top. But do you see how much more map control we get there? Instead of me backing away and worrying about that one guy. That guy's one shot. That guy's one shot. I'm going to leave him. Worry about these other two. I'm hoping my teammate there should kill him. My teammate there should probably kill that guy. Right there. Because he's one shot. So now we're literally worried about one guy. Worried about one guy. That's fine. It's actually him. That's actually him. That's funny. That's the guy that I made one shot. So you know what he did? He went through top and came this side. He actually made a wrong play there because he gave up the whole good side. So yes, he kills me, but think about what happened there. That guy's one shot. It's Guzme. We go through, we kill this guy. We kill 2 right now. Now Guzme, yes, he kills me, but I'm still going to spawn there.
Yeah, exactly.
So he just given up map control for nothing. So that was a valuable death. Any thoughts on that? Any questions on that?
No, that makes sense, right? But
it's just all these small things in game as well to look at. While I'm reading, look at the minimap, look at that, What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I think that right there, right? Backing away from a gunfight is, first of all, I don't, in plat, I feel like that person would have ego challenged me. So there's that. But on my end, right? I think I ego challenge sometimes too.
Yeah.
So.
Sure. But that makes perfect sense. But again, it's just about, for me, it's just about, like, what is the use of me standing there when I can help my teammates and do more?
Exactly.
Yeah? So it's like, first of all, the first thing is like minimap. As soon as I see this guy turn around, be ready for it. Could have killed him, but I didn't. He's not going to chow me. If he does chow me, it's going to be now. We leave him. And now this guy, like, think about the timing right now. This guy needs me now. Like, he needs my help now. So we go through. Another thing. Why didn't I go for the kill? Why did I watch this bit first, do you think?
Well, because that's the side that they're coming from. If you die there, then, you know, you're in a really bad position because that guy's alive in the back.
Exactly.
Both your teammates die. You spawn on that other side.
But why didn't I? But my teammate's in a fight. Shouldn't I have helped him? Or do you think this is okay?
It's okay, right? Your team is in a fight. He'll make him weak. He dies. You're right behind him. You get the kill. Your teammate spawns in the back.
It's all about the team fight. Right now, if I slide, as I'm sliding, imagine this, okay? This is the 50-50, right? I don't look at this as literally 1 arrow versus a dot, exactly the same position. Anyone can win this. If anything, the opponent has better cover. So I'm just going to assume worst case. I'm going to assume worst case, my teammate dies, okay? Right now, if I slide in for the trade, as I slide in, somebody from their side slides in there. He kills me. We've just got 2-pieced, right?
Yep.
So what I do is, as I go through, I check this. I see no one there. Then I get the trade. And just like I said, by the way, my teammate dies. So perfect scenario in terms of timing. Look, I watch this, no one's there. So now I know that I won't get bad timing. I go through, get this kill, but I'm still worried about that. Why don't I just turn right here? I have to reposition. So as I slide, reposition, and look at that timing. So I was worried about that timing, but I played it perfectly. Look, I worried, got the kill. Straight away repositioned, got that kill. Huge 2-piece. Now watch that reload. Third's coming through, and I end up getting pinched from a guy that's now irrelevant. If that guy ended up dying to my teammate, I would have had the whole area of the map covered. Okay, we got 2 more clips we'll go through. Same scenario, we're on P1, we get this kill. Now I know they're coming from P4, so we're just gonna cut the lanes. If they're not coming through this front door, where are they coming from?
To the bedroom. Or up top. Or kitchen, really.
But the guy in the hill has to be bedroom. Just a guy in the hill, just a guy in the hill. If he's not coming crossing here, that means his shower side, he's coming through bedroom, right? Because I don't see him, so we slide out to bedroom, but he's not there. Oh, that means he's delayed, he's going back. So we check it again. I don't know where this guy is. He's probably still there. Okay, no, he's run away, cool. So now, we're like, oh, we're in a bad spot, but it's okay, we're in their lines, we're gonna go through. This is another off angle. I know that the guy on the hill is probably watching this area, so we just play an off angle. Go through, and look at that, he's not even looking at me. Back away, and reposition. So it's just about using the map. Right now, I'm in a bad spot. I've got tunnel vision. Oh, no, I'm in a bad spot. What do we do? Let's back away. You know what? This guy, if he's on the hill, he sees me, he's probably watching this area. So instead of just going for a really, really common spot, we jump behind him and we go for an off angle. Get the kill and I slide away. Reposition. Little one, but just again, bad angles, okay? Last clip here. Look how close the game is. P3, I spawned at the back here. With all the pressure's coming through the front. All the pressure's coming through the front. We go through. I know that my teammate's got the time, so I watch the right. Now, why don't I just push in and help my teammates through the front? Why am I so hesitant here? Why am I not just running at the front? Like, why am I not just running through the right street? Why am I aiming in? What's wrong with me?
Well, first of all, I mean, you see someone on the dot right there, right, who could be
Yep.
pushing up from P1 up the side. And then after you kind of check that and go up, if you just
Yep.
push up, they break to the front and die, then they're going to spawn in the back.
So it's not just a spawn. You're right, but it's not just a spawn. I'm not really worried about the spawn right now. That's kind of like my secondary thought. The main thought is, and where I'm trying to go with this is, in terms of the layers of the map, right? They have us essentially pinned back from the map. We can see.
Yeah.
So I don't have the luxury of actually like standing right there and keeping them trapped. They have us kind of trapped. So right now, they could be anywhere from, like, they could be there. They could be standing there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they could be close in the middle. So I can't just run in because they have the map control. So I have to kind of play my life for the first kill, and I need to slowly push them back. See what I'm saying? See where I'm coming from? And I know that because look when I die. When I die, look at that. I can see the mid-map. So I know, okay, these guys are serious. They've got map control. This isn't like, oh, we might, no, they have map control. We spawn up, now I'm going through, my teammate ends up going to the right and dying, so they could be any, like, how do I know they're not there? They could be pushing me right now. They could be going for the spawn, like you said. So I have to play my life. So I play my life, I slide cancel, I don't even care about the hill, I'm trying to go round him, I catch a timing, go round, and now look, my teammate spawns out, I have to be perfect there. We go through. As soon as I kill this one guy's gonna be on the left there, we get the second, and we know the last guy's at the back, we take our time. I didn't even take my time. I went for the push there. But in this scenario, I didn't really have the luxury, to be honest. But we get one, we get the second. My teammate's with me. I should have maybe taken my time here, but I ended up going for the third. I think it's just one of those where in the moment it's so hard to do. But what I should have done is maybe just play my life, but he's going to push me, so it's kind of a lose-lose. But we end up slide canceling, making him one shot, which is okay. My teammate should get the trade there. But the biggest thing there was the point, how we were able to break it, okay? In this game, I don't even know if we win or lose, but a really tough one. But again, it's just about how we got the timing there. That's the biggest thing to focus on. We go through, they're coming through the front. We know that the opponents are coming through, so we go across, and we're just going to wait. I know the pressure's coming through the front. If I go through the front now, what's the danger? If I just help my teammates through the front door, what do then the danger is? If I forget the right and focus on the front,
that you get pinched and all of you die, and you lose map control in the back.
Exactly. Spot on. So right now, if I just say like, oh, my teammates need help, instead of looking at the right, if I go to the front now, we have 3 people watching the front door. What if somebody goes through the side? They get the kill. So I trust my teammates to hold the front door. To be honest, they should have got a kill at the front door. Like, it's an easy gunfight for them. So I give them the easy gunfight. They end up losing it. And I actually make the play, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make the play. Yeah. If anything, they only had to watch this front door. That's an easy gunfight for them. They end up getting 2-pieced. It is what it is. I end up going behind them. If my teammate gets 1 kill there, I've made the perfect play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the 3-piece. We're good to go. So that's just a scenario where you make a good play and your teammates kind of troll. But that happens. It is what it is. Honestly, that's an hour. On how many clips did we just spend that on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those were 11 20-second clips and we spent an hour on. But I mean, I had a lot of fun. Hopefully that was okay for you. I know it's a little bit different. I'm sorry we weren't able to see you go live, but I think we just were basically able to sharpen your hardpoint awareness there. How was that for you, my friend?
Yeah, that was actually really good. Honestly, I think, you know, obviously getting in live is great. And
yeah,
I'll try and figure that out so we can have a session like that. But at the same time, talking through this stuff, like, you know, because like in game, I'm trying to also not die while also trying to think about everything you're saying. So I think taking this step first where I can, you know, without the pressure of getting shot at, think about, you know, what's the right move. Now, when I go in game, you know, it's in the back of my mind.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. All right, let's end the video and we'll catch up, okay? YouTube, you guys know the drill. Drop a like, subscribe. Let's see how many likes. What's the like target for today, my friend? Let's go on the main channel. Let's go into the main channel, Hardpoint Masterclass. What do you think? What's the like target for us for the video?
Let's get 1,000 likes.
1,000 likes. Right? All right, let's ride. There you go, man. The man wants to see 1,000 likes. So drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on tomorrow. Peace.